6 liters of blood, 6 liters of plasma, 2 surgeries, 38 staples, 3 weeks in the hospital, only to be sent home to return a week later as my son's transported by ambulance. This last month has been hell. As a mother, I've been living my worst nightmare. On September 14th, just 2 weeks after my youngest son's 18th birthday, he was stabbed 6 times in a brutal and senseless attack. His lung was punctured, and he lost so much blood that the police and doctors didn't think he would make it. They told me they would do everything they could. I didn't get to see him before he went into surgery. Instead, I got to sit in the waiting room for 6 hours wondering if he was going to make it. It took everything I had not to run into that surgery room so that I could see him, so that I could be by his side. When the nurse came out, I was so thankful to hear that everything went well and his sisters and I could go see him. 6 liters of blood, 6 liters of plasma, 2 surgeries, 38 staples, several days with his abdomen cut wide open, 3 weeks in the hospital, only to be sent home and return a week later. For several days when we went back, they had been running blood tests and CT scans and echocardiograms and all kinds of tests. And they told us repeatedly, the doctors even drew images on the windows and the whiteboards that they could find, that he had basically a row of blood clots in both of his main arteries going to his heart. So again, worrying if my son is going to die any minute, if he's going to be rushed into surgery. With prayers and healing far and wide, we got to leave a week later. No surgeries, no blood clots. The doctor really didn't even have an explanation except to say that it was an artifact, meaning there was an error in the imaging. Really? That many times? Those many different procedures and different kinds of imaging that they did? With contrast and without? CT scans, ultrasounds. They did all kinds of things around the clock. But there was nothing. What an incredible blessing that was. When we went in the second time and he was transported by ambulance, he was struggling with his breathing, and there was so much retracting in his neck and his chest. It was unlike anything I've ever seen. They were collapsing as he was struggling to get his breath or even get a full breath. Every day this last month has been a battle. His pain has been unbearable. But yet he told me that this experience has been filled with lessons, that his faith has only gotten stronger, and his faith is what carried him through. We still have a long journey ahead of us as he continues to heal, physically, emotionally, and financially. Before all this started, MarcoAntonio had been working on building a few businesses to secure his financial future. Unfortunately, with his injuries and being in the hospital this last month, he had to put all of that on hold. With your support, we can help him rebuild, get the treatments he needs, rest, and regain his strength, because it's going to take a lot more time. Please help by donating any amount you can. Anything and everything helps, as well as your help in sharing this with others. It's a long story that I won't go into here. But there is more information in the GoFundMe, and I will continue to provide information on what we went through each and every day that we were there. It was and still is a horrific situation. But your love, your support, and your prayers mean the world to us. Thank you.